What's up guys, Nova Blizzard ZX, and it looks like we just got news of the official TCG ban list for July 13, 2014. And overall, I looked at the list just like a couple of minutes ago. Overall, the list was like it was like whatever. It didn't really, I don't think it really impacted the game pretty much at all, really. There was a lot of stuff I would have liked to see in the ban list. There was nothing that actually got banned, apparently, and, we just got a couple of minor changes, with Konami really hitting only one meta deck that's out there. So overall, this list was really whatever's, no big deal. I know the whole thing with Goyo Guardians back and all, but, I mean, that's kind of good. But anyways, before we get to that kind of stuff, we're just gonna take a good quick look at the list. So, starters, absolutely nothing is in the forbidden list. Nothing's banned, and I don't mean literally. I mean they didn't put anything new in the forbidden list, so nothing was banned for this format. Going on to the limited list, we have Goyo Guardian, of course, which is everybody's hyping over, one of the best level 6 synchros to debut in the synchro era. And overall, I guess Goyo Guardian, I don't think it's really that much of a ban-worthy card, to be honest. Yes, the monster Goyo can take control of one monster by killing it in by battle, but keep in mind it has to kill something, and of course the monster is going to be in defense. I mean, I don't think really Goyo is really that game-breaking as he was back in the day. With people having easy outs to getting over that. I know, yeah, Goyo is a 28 wall, but people have like so many ways of getting over that. Simply just going 1-on-1 can just get rid of Goyo, and just, who knows, maybe the monster that Goyo kills can get crashed out by 1-on-1. So it's not really a big deal when Goyo is back to 1. It's not really. If anything, this is good for synchro decks because Konami is releasing synchros, and synchros really needed that kind of boost. There's not many very good level 6 synchros that are out there. The best 6-star I've seen would probably be Vulcan of the Divine. But other than that, it could have been a whole lot worse. We would have gotten Brianak, which in my opinion is much worse than Goyo Guardian, much more game breaking than Goyo. So Goyo's okay. I think that's pretty alright. I would have liked to see Dark Strike Fighter to come back though, especially since it got errated in the OCG, so you can no longer tribute so much. So stuff like that would have been nice to see come back. Another limit, Geargiagear. We all saw this coming. I saw this coming personally. If Konami was going to hit any sort of meta deck out there, it was definitely going to be Geargiagear, because of course they are going to push the products for the upcoming new decks like Shadows and Stellar Knights and all that kind of stuff that's going to come out soon. And with Geargiagear being a big thing, just that trap alone that summons 2 Geargiars out of the deck, that's pretty insane for one trap card. So I already saw that coming. I knew they were going to limit Gear. As for not hitting Mermails, I mean, I don't really feel like Mermails really need to get hits. I mean, if there's anything that they have to hit, it would be Sphere. I think the only big problem with Mermails is really Sphere. I would have loved to see that card get hit to 1. And I guess that's pretty much it for the limit list. Going to semi-limit, we have Magician of Fate back to 2. No big deal, nobody really cared. It's kind of like Tsukuyomi, kind of like the old cards back in the day. It's not really doing anything, so there's really no reason to bring it back. I mean, no reason to really restrict it. Nobody's really using it. I mean, I guess spell-heavy users could probably find something, but again, setting monsters is too slow nowadays. People could just easily, summon something and pop your set card before it even goes off. So there's really not much you could do with that. So Magician of Fate, not really a big deal. I guess the best you could probably use is spellbooks, but even then, I don't think it's worth it. So, I might have missed something. So that's pretty much it for the semi-limit list, I think. Going into the unlimited list, we have Dimensional Fissure and Mirror Force back to 3. Now, the problem with this format, as a lot of people keep complaining, is that there's so much back row and all that stuff, and people have a hard time just keeping a monster on board, and I can understand that. But at the same time, Mirror Force hasn't really been doing much nowadays. It's actually kind of a bad trap card at the moment, with stuff like the hands and shadows and pretty much, yeah, I guess shadows and the hands pretty much just instantly get over it. Boojins are super resilient to stuff like Mirror Force, and of course, if anything, I like the fact that they did put Dimensional Fissure back to, Dimensional Prison back to 3. My bad. Would have been great. It's great, especially against, like I keep saying, shadows are going to be big next format, and banishing is really powerful right now. Banishing effects are just super powerful right now because like there's so many grave reliant effects and stuff, and people, there's like just a ton of boss monsters that are just so immune to straight up destruction. You know, it's kind of something we need. Although I would have liked to see compulsory evacuation device go back to 2, and I mean, I know Compulse hasn't really been doing much lately, but I think it would have made much more of an impact if we had more than one compulsory. So, let's see, okay, I just remembered what else was on the semi-limit list, because I'm not looking at the list directly right now, I just remember it. So, the last card I think on the semi-limit list was Formula Synchron. Yes, I know we have those Quasar decks that are out there, but let's be real, I don't personally think that Formula coming out, you know, 2 formulas. Formula isn't even that broken, to be honest. It's really just, you know, the reason Formula is even in the deck is it makes way for Quasar. That's really it. It's not like you summon Formula, you freaking, you know, you lost or something. Formula isn't broken, guys. I don't think it deserves to be restricted like so much. Like, I know people are like just freaking over the Quasar decks, and you know, I haven't really been seeing any Quasar decks top. And that's just with one formula. You don't really get to see that. We have like the other Synchro tuner, which is like Pyrotile. Yes, you get to draw a formula, but once again, like I keep telling you, it's not really game breaking or anything. It's not like summon formula, you lost. Worst case scenario, they have Quasar, which you should have lost. It wouldn't matter if they had like a 1 or 2 formulas. Should have lost if they had Quasar come out. Or in the least case, the most they could probably do with a Librarian and a formula is make Black Rose or something. So formula doesn't really need the hit. So that's pretty much it for the ban list that's changed. Again, like I said, not really much of an impact to the meta, really. What I would have liked to see in the ban list, I would have liked to see Artifact Sanctum go to either, yeah, I think Sanctum or Moral Attack should have 1-1. I don't think he should hit both, but I really would have preferred to see a hit. I kind of wanted to see Soul Charge get hit, and I know some of you guys will probably say Soul Charge is not as busted as everybody thinks, and I can agree for the most part, but it really depends on what decks, and there are certain decks out there like Stellar Knights that can easily, instantly abuse Soul Charge like really well. You know, I've seen players go off with Soul Charge, and it's just pretty insane in the right deck. So I really feel like a power card like that should not come out so often. Although the problem is, it would make the game as sackier than it already is. I mean, that's pretty sacky. Soul Charge is a sacky card. So, but it's not as bad as people think, but in the right deck, it's really insane. So I think a power card like that should definitely go to 1. I don't think it's ban-worthy, but I definitely would have loved to see a hit. Even a semi-limit at least, but then again, people mostly run 2. Some people run 3, but I don't know. But yeah, like I said, Sanctum and Moral Attack, I guess, would have hit. I mean, I don't really care. I don't really know, because I mean, the only reason I would see them getting hit was because of the popularity of the Artifact engine going around, and I guess to really shut them down, I would have expected Konami to actually hit the Artifacts, but then again, they're gonna release more, I believe, so I don't really see a reason for them to do that. And Bujin decks, I really don't know what to hit in Bujin decks other than maybe semi-limit Yamato or something. Really don't know what to hit in Bujins. I don't think they really deserve to get hit, but like maybe a couple of hits in here and there. Mostly, like one card should get limited. Maybe Yamato should be limited, and then everything else should be kind of semi, I guess, to kind of lower that, because they have like so much battle phase control. I really don't get why Konami even made Sinew, so that's kind of weird. So I mean, Bujins. Medulches definitely don't deserve to get hit, guys. So any of you guys who are saying ban and jelly or anything like that, please shut up right now. Shut up right now. Please don't. Now, what else did I forget? Oh yeah. Also remembered, Rhoda just went back to 2. Kind of weird. I guess it's a response for people who keep saying, "Free my nigga Stratos." You're not getting Stratos back, but you have an extra Rhoda, so I think that's pretty good. Although Rhoda is a pretty good card, like too good to be put to 2. In personally. Then again, we have Tenki at 3, and I really think Tenki should have been put to 2 as well. But Rhoda, I guess that I'm pretty sure that part of the reason they put Rhoda to 2 is because they wanted to push Stellar Knights. I'm pretty sure that's part of the plan, and the fact that we are going to get more hero support. So I guess that's pretty much why they wanted to put Rhoda to 2. So it's gonna boost a lot of decks that run warriors, obviously. So that's more consistency for them. Oh well, I'm gonna be testing those out in the Lobble deck that I'm working on. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it. Other cards I would have loved to see in the list, like I said, would have loved to see the artifacts getting hit. I guess a semi-limit or limit on Ophion on Evil Swarms, I guess, because Evil Swarm hurts a lot of decks. And what else would I love to see? Trying to think. Like everything else that I might just list right now would be just wish list, and I don't think it's ever gonna happen. But Dark Worlds, I really hate Drag Down. Of course, a lot of people hate Drag Down. I don't like Drag Down. And Gravekeepers with Royal Tribute should get hit. I mean, that's just a wish list. I really don't care if it gets hit or not, really, because of course the decks are not doing anything at all. They're not making an impact. So that's just me personally, like just getting certain cards hit that are just unbalanced for the game. I would have also liked to see JD get put to 1. It's the Lightsworn deck right now is already consistent as it is and has multiple ways of recycling JD. So having so many JDs out right now is like just freaking insane. But that's just me. And I don't know. I've been playing a lot of Lightsworn decks and they're really annoying. But yeah, you know, that's just me. Anything else I would like to get hit? I really don't know. But other than that, I would have loved to see Compulse going back. You know, Tenki probably should have gotten hit. I guess Fire Fist kind of deserve a boost too. They deserve a boost. Like at least a Spirit to 2 would have been great, because Fire Fists are like in so much crap. They're kind of like in a crap hole right now, and they can't really do much in this meta. So they could totally use a boost with 1 Spirit going back, especially because they brought back Goyo Guardian. I guess that's pretty much it. I'm out of things to talk about. I guess if there's anything else you want to go talk about and discuss and remind me if anything I missed, we can talk about it in the comment section below. Just post whatever your thoughts are about this ban list. To me, this ban list is whatevs, I guess. Well, I'm just preparing for the new format. I can't wait to see what kind of decks will be going out there. Pretty much, like, the only thing, Geargiagear is kind of not as good as it used to be, I guess. Pretty much it. And we're going to see a whole lot more Synchro shenanigans because Goyo is back. But, pretty much it. Yeah, just post your thoughts on the comment section below. If you like this discussion, please like the video if you like it. Share it with your friends and help us, and you know, just build like a little discussion if you want to down in the comments. And just give me your thoughts and your opinions and all that stuff. And subscribe if you like my content, if you'd like me to post more videos on the TCG and stuff like that. I will be posting hopefully some dual videos because I just obtained a laptop recently, and if I can get the software and all of the programs I need up and running, I'll start posting some dual vids and more deck profiles when I can. So thank you guys for watching. This is Noble Blazer ZX signing out.